Sanderson's done it again. We got another Kickstarter going from Mr. Brando Sando. It's becoming a little bit of a Sanderson love week here on Prophet of the Dragon. If you like Brandon Sanderson, leave a comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. I am quite impressed with what Brandon Sanderson is doing with his own brand, making his own brand. And just because nobody else is doing it, he's going to do it himself and make Dragonsteel Entertainment a huge thing. So good for him and good for us, because look, we've been clamoring and wanting stuff like this to be produced for our favorite titles, our favorite IPs. Nobody's doing it, and now he is. Now I know there is a lot of pushback, and probably rightfully so, because of his view on the Wheel of Time show. And I get that, and I was like that for a little bit. I didn't like all of the comments he made about the show, but in terms of his own properties, he's doing all the right things. So I get why there's a little bit of hesitation to go all in on Brandon Sanderson because of his view of the show, but I've sort of had to partition that off, and just because I know his baby is Stormlight Archive and his Cosmere work, so. I'm trying to be hopeful and try and ignore. I have to ignore what he said about the Wheel of Time TV show, because it was pretty. It was it was pretty right down the line. So you could tell that he was just being a company man, for lack of a better term. But let's get off this. Let's talk about this great Kickstarter that Mr. Sanderson is doing. So Brandon Sanderson has obviously figured out how to use Kickstarter. The man is making millions and millions of dollars on Kickstarter. And I think deservedly so, because he's providing a quality product. Okay, so right here, I actually took a snapshot of this because I wanted to see how far it went up, the pledges went up when I clicked on the site again, because I have the site on the back. I'm going to click it up because it's fun to see, especially on a Kickstarter that's making so much money. In a half hour, it went up almost $100,000. And when I start showing you these figures and what he's offering, I think you're going to understand why. So let's go ahead and click on the actual website so I can show you what he's got to offer here. And let's see how much it goes up. Okay, we're at 676,000. Let's watch it go. Bam, it went up another 50 grand. So, and these figures, so you can see these premium miniatures right here. I've already backed this because I don't know, some of you have been hearing about my son and me painting figures, but you can see the detail work in all of these figures, the nice boxes, the cover art and all that. I mean, the cover art is even beautiful. The packaging is nice. It keeps it nice and secure. I mean, look at these figures. They're amazing looking. I can't wait to get a hold of them and start painting them. It shows you your pledge levels. There's still some mystery. You got Eshonai here. You got the Blackthorn Dalinar and his Shard Plate. Look at all of this, man. Look at this artwork. Bridge 4 Kaladin. I mean, amazing, amazing, amazing things. And then on top of that, you look at the prices. Okay, $55. Not only do you get these 6 figures, but then you get these 6 figures. And then you go down again, $80. You get another 6 figures. So that for $80, if you just think of how much Warhammer Miniatures cost, $80 for, you're looking at, that's what, 18 figures, okay? Plus you get to paint them. Look at the detail on some of these figures. Look at Dalinar the Bondsmith there. You're going to get Lift, Yasna. 100, you're up to, what, now you're at 18, you're at 24 figures. You get Kaladin in Shard Plate. Look at that. Shadesmar Adolin. I'm geeking out here over Stormlight Archive. I love Stormlight Archive. I know a lot of you aren't there with me. I don't know why. I would love to have a talk about it, because I love Stormlight Archive, and I love most of the Cosmere. I would love to talk to anybody about it. Let me know in the comments if you want to talk some more Cosmere. And then you get the $175 miniature figurine bundle, which is what I got, because unfortunately I am not a rich man. But I went and ahead and got this. Look at this. Look at what you get here. You get all of the 4 previous ones. Then look at these statues. These statues are bigger than, these are painted statues. Sort of, I would say, sort of similar to. I got my my guy here, my Richter Belmont here. I don't know they're going to be that big, but they look beautiful, right? Look at them. So you get, I think that's Shard Plate. I think that's the Blackthorn. It looks like, well, no, that's Adolin. That's Adolin, and then you got Zeth, you got Kaladin, you got Yasna, fully painted. You got an army. This is probably let's see. Gosh, why am I blanking? But what I wanted to, because I guess I'm just geeking out here. But what I want, look at this statue, and we're gonna get down to the sizes of these because they do list how big they are. Look at, I wish. Now they offer this for $350 by itself, and it's worth every penny. Look at the wind. You got Kaladin and Zeth fighting in the storm wall. It's an iconic scene. They know what they're doing. I mean, it's the perfect scene to depict in a statue. You know everybody's gonna want it. It looks amazing. So let's go down here. You got Parshendi. There you go, Parshendi. So you get Parshendi, but you can add on everything yourself. I'm getting the paint set because I want these to look like the paints. You can get the statue by itself for $350, and then there's a whole bunch of other stuff shipping. They've detailed it out really good. Now here is what I wanted to look at. You can see the statue sizes. So they're not the huge. So these are about Warhammer size. This is like a big Warhammer. But these are, I guess, they're more probably a little bigger than Amiibos. It looks like, but that's. I think that's a fine size for me. I think there was another picture of some packaging. I don't want to go into it, but probably Amiibo size. They're probably going to be about, I'd say maybe like that big, big enough. I think they're going to look great. I love this Chasm Fiend. I can't wait to paint that thing. And look at the size of the statue. Hey, if I got a rich viewer out there that wants to buy me a Kaladin fighting Zeth statue, I would love you forever. I'm still maybe something I can pull something and get this statue. I love this statue so damn much. It looks great. Now, but the rest of it is just details. Let's go back up to the top here, because I think it's important also to note that this is important on several levels. Okay, now if you want me, I'm putting on my tinfoil hat here, I guess, but I think this is important on several levels because Brandon Sanderson is about to be. It's going to be the year of Sanderson in 2023. He's going to be making video games. He's already released one. It doesn't have anything to do with the Cosmere, but Moonbreaker's coming out. You know he's going to be making more games. You know he's making TV shows. You know he's going to be making movies. Hollywood is all over him, right? But the reason that I find this to be extremely important, and he says it, I'm not going to watch it here, but he has a video that he's talking to his art director about. This is important because now we have a one-to-one idea of how Brandon Sanderson envisions his characters. Most of them, the important ones. You have picture. You have artwork of Kaladin. You have artwork of Yasna. You know what the shard plate is supposed to look like. You know what the shard blade is supposed to look like. 1-to-1. There is no guessing. You have the vision of Brandon Sanderson right on the page. You have artwork all over the place for many, 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 many of his characters. I know he started doing this before, but now this has sort of cemented it in. He goes into it with his art director about how they've finally, instead of just sort of going with what you think it looks like, they've decided we're going to draw it. This is what these characters are supposed to look like. And that is important because when we start getting into the adaptations of Stormlight Archive, I hope they do some stuff like that, more stuff like this for Mistborn. And when we start getting Vin and Kelsier and we get Wax and Wayne, hopefully we will know what the vision of the author was. And then when it's translated to TV somehow, we will be able to see whether they give a crap or not about being accurate to the source material at all. There is no getting by it. There is diversity all over Stormlight Archive, even through Mistborn. It's there. He's shown it to you, and now he's showing you 1-to-1 what he thinks it should look like. I think it's important because now we're going to see if it translates to the screen, which it should. There is no reason you cannot get very, very close with actors with with these characters. There's all different types. It could be amazing. I am glad that we get to see all his vision of how all of these characters look. The artwork is amazing. Zeth looks amazing. I can't wait to get a hold of these things, guys. So check out the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is now, just from me talking here. Let's see where we're at now. The Kickstarter is now at 740,000. I think Brandon Sanderson has figured out Kickstarter, and good on him for it. The more he wants to release great quality products like this, that depicts some of my favorite stuff that he's written, you know what? I'm gonna find the money for it because I love this stuff, and I think this reinforces what most of us have been saying: is if you produce a good quality product, we will buy it. We want to buy it. We will find the money to buy it. We will support it if you're being true to the material that we fell in love with. And I think this is that to a T. I think he nails it. I can't wait to get a hold of these things. It's gonna be, man, it's gonna be so freaking awesome. I mean, take a look at Nightblood here, and look at this. I mean, oh my god! And these are the painted statues we get. I cannot wait to get Kaladin and Zeth, and and Adolin and Yasna. They look amazing. I am so excited. Brandon Sanderson, I know you're never gonna watch this video, but good on you, man. I hope that when your stuff gets adapted, that you are not going to give in any way. You are in a great position to make them do exactly what you want to do. I hope you keep full control, and that you keep Stormlight, Mistborn, Warbreaker, Elanteris, even Arcatraz. If you do that, whatever you do, I hope it is your vision. Don't let them warp it, because these things, and keep doing these things. Keep doing these things. Thank you, Brandon Sanderson. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to my members. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out this Kickstarter because it's awesome. And once again, I'm taking donations, $350 to get me a statue. Can we do it? I'm half kidding, but I really would buy it. And you know what? If somebody wants to buy it for me, I'll unbox it on screen. I'm almost begging. Thank you all for watching. I love Stormlight Archive. I love the Cosmere. If you want to talk Cosmere, let me know. Thanks again. And all hail the Lord Dragon. We will see you guys next time.